Hi, this is Thursday, fourth period for July 23rd, Kitakyushu City University and Communications 3. And I will be going to that Zoom room right now. Okay, everybody, mic check, camera check, turn them on. Let's go. Oh, whoa, there's everybody. Miss Matsuda, good afternoon. Sorry, forgot. Turn on my speakers. Let's see. Miss Hirosue, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Cruz.
Miss Maruichi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Cruz.
Miss Matsubara, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Cruz.
Miss Toyoda, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Cruz.
Miss Yamamoto, good afternoon. Miss Hamada, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Cruz. Good afternoon, Mr. Cruz.
Miss Maruyama, Miss Makishima, good afternoon to you both.
Good afternoon, Mr. Cruz.
Who's next here? Miss Fuji, good afternoon. Miss Mochimaru, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Cruz. Good afternoon, Mr. Cruz.
Miss Yoshida, good afternoon. Miss Mantani, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Cruz.
Oh, good. Okay. Miss Matsuoka, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Cruz.
Miss Makishima, good afternoon. Miss Nakayama, good afternoon. Miss Cho, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Cruz.
Miss Tsurumachi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Cruz.
Miss Matsuda. Matsuda-sanにも挨拶したいよね。Miss Nakagawa, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Cruz.
Miss Nishikawa, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Cruz.
We're the boys. you're all girls here. We're the boys. Oh, maybe they're over here. Let's see. Miss Moriyama, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Cruz.
No, still no boys. Miss Matsunobu, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Cruz.
Okay. And anybody else that I've missed? I think that's everybody. One more. Well, we'll see. Does anyone have any questions for me before we begin? Nope. Okay. Well then, everyone, please put your chats into the chat. Student number, name, and a quick little hello. And after that, we can get started. Also, I'll be showing you the Moodle site. So if you want to be able to see Moodle on your own computer while you look at the Zoom room, by all means, go ahead. Otherwise, you can watch my screen share. My screen share will also show you the Moodle room. Okay. Okay. じゃあ、今日もよろしくお願いします。Screen share, share computer, optimize screen share, and I need, where is it? Here it is. Here's Moodle. And today is July 23rd. Amazing. I can't believe it's already July. I thought it felt just like May when we all started, but we managed to make it through. So well done, everybody. Today is 2 weeks away from the test. So as I said last week, we're going to be taking these video assignments. Oh, sorry. I think I forgot to make my microphone the same microphone. Yep, wrong microphone, sorry. This is the right microphone. I was using this microphone, but I should be here. Okay, so let me just go back to where I was before. And here we are. Oh, sorry, someone just came in. Okay. So as I said before, we're going to be taking the same video assignments that you had. We're going to be giving you less and less time to get them ready. So last week you had 5 days to get ready. Today, I will give you a video assignment that is basically the same, but the due date this time is only 2.5 days away. Okay, it's today's Thursday, so you have Friday, Saturday until midnight. So that gives you about 2.5 days. Not much time if you're used to doing these things only within 1 week. You have to think faster. You have to practice harder because practice is much better over 1 week. But now you have only 2.5 days. You have to practice more. You have to concentrate more. Oh, by the way, today, if you want to stay behind, I can give you a few hints, a few more hints. I've been giving you hints before on how best to practice this. But generally, I've been thinking, you guys make pretty good videos. If you don't want to get a little bit of advice from me, that's quite up to you. Some of you, yeah, you could do a little bit better, but most of you were doing so well that I didn't want to worry about it too much. And I thought instead I would just give you the time from this class, the remaining hour that I won't use in this class, for you to start thinking about what you're going to say, think about the order you're going to say it, start practicing it in English, try to think more about your gestures. Some of you were trying, here, let me turn this off. Some of you were trying so hard that you were, where's my phone? I don't have my phone. So pretend my remote control is my phone. Some of you were trying so hard that you looked very, very straight into the camera and you couldn't even smile or relax because you were trying to remember everything that you said. Your face was concentrating only on what you remember from your notes and what you memorized. And yeah, I know that's really hard. It's really hard to walk while you speak English. It's really hard to gesture while you speak English, hold a camera, all of those things together. But all of those things have to be put together by the things that people can see. And what they see on your face is somebody that is trying very hard, but is not somebody who is yet really good at this. Somebody who's really good at this, me, I don't know if I'm really good at this yet because sometimes I still make mistakes. I forget to look at the camera. Sometimes when I remember, I can look at the camera, but sometimes I forget to look at the camera. I look down or I'm looking at my notes and then I look back to the camera. I know how hard it is, but that's what I want to see from you. I want you to show me that all of these things I put in front of you, walking, holding your camera, doing it in English, remembering a difficult topic, what you want to say, very little time to practice, that even if I give you all of these problems, you can look good. And remember, for some of you, you want to do this in Chinese. And it might happen that you are the only Japanese person at your job who can speak both English and Chinese. And what might happen? You're at a Japanese company and you have guests from China and you have guests from Britain, and you are the only person who can speak Chinese and English at the same time. You have to translate 3 ways. I really suggest you learn how to do that while you're smiling, because believe it or not, people will just believe you more if you look relaxed and you look happy. They will not believe you if you're trying very hard. They'll think, oh, 一生懸命頑張ってる。Oh, すごいね. But trust me, people believe you more if you look good and you sound good and you have this aura of confidence. Now, if you want to take your speaking to the next level, smile. Think about doing this for somebody who really needs your help. Your friend is sad. Your friend needs your help. And you're not going to be sad when your friend is sad. You want to be a little bit cheery. You want to try to tell them the good news. Doing all of that together while you're doing this in English, very hard to do. Okay, let's go back to the Moodle because I'm not finished talking about that. All right, Saturday, July 25th, 2350. Please don't forget. Make sure that the OneDrive folder is working for you. Make sure that you remember to change the name of your movie file. Okay, and here's the topic. Oops, sorry. What makes you happy? What do you do to stop yourself from being sad? Maybe that's something that you've been thinking about a little bit more lately, because there are many reasons to be sad right now during the coronavirus pandemic. What do you do that you know will make you smile? Maybe you read a really special manga. When you read that manga, you can't help it. You get really happy. With me, I listen to certain songs in my music collection, or I go out cycling, or I maybe if it's running or if it's raining, I exercise at home. Exercise, believe it or not, is really, really good at making you happy. Or sometimes I go to my kitchen and I do something in my kitchen. I try out a new recipe. What about you? What do you do to make yourself happy? Maybe you talk to your brother, because your brother, he's a great guy. He always makes you happy. Whatever. Talk about it for 3 or 4 minutes. Talk about it in English. Okay. Watch out for all of the rules that I just said. Okay. You got to do it when you're walking. Hold your camera horizontally. Try to use your gestures. As I just said before, try to smile. Okay. Say your name and your student number before you start speaking. Okay. And make sure that it's also in the file for OneDrive. All right. When you finish this class, because it's so easy to do, go straight to this assignment, grading for happy video, putting your name and your student number. That's done. Now you can concentrate on making your video. You have 2.5 days to do it until, 2.5 days to do it until Saturday. Okay. Please don't make a mistake and leave it all the way to the end, because when you leave it to the end, your English is good. Trust me, you might think my Japanese is good, but I always practice for my Japanese speaking engagements, because my Japanese is just not good enough to be able to do it, to do a video on the fly. So for all of you too, that's my best advice to you. Keep doing what you're doing. You're at a good level right now. If you want to improve, practice more, then practice some more, then practice again, then practice some more. The more you practice, the better you get. Okay. Most of you are doing very, very well. But also remember too, some of you, I don't know why, because I know that you guys speak English really well, but you're still using your notes. You're trying to use your notes while you do these videos. Very bad idea. I have been teaching for 28 years, and I can tell when somebody is looking at notes. Now, if you took your notes and all you did for the next 2 days was just memorize what it was that you're going to say so that then you can say it without looking at your notes, that's fine, but it doesn't look good. And remember what I said about why you want to smile. You want to smile so you look good. And it is really, really hard, unless you are a Hollywood actor or you're in front of cameras and a director and you have an entire video crew with you, to be able to do 3 or 4 minutes of speaking without looking like you memorize that speech. You are much better off learning to do what I do. I speak to you. I don't have notes. I have ideas in my head. I know what I want to say. But because I don't use notes, I can speak to you. I can look at your faces and I can see when you're smiling a little bit because you found what I said funny. Or maybe you look confused because you don't understand what I'm saying. You can't do that if you memorize a speech. Try to speak naturally. You all have such good English. Trust yourself. Trust what you can do. I trust what you can do. You should too. Okay, so that's all I want to say today. Now, next week, actually, I still have something else I want to say. Next week, we are going to do a practice test for the actual test on August 6th? August 6th. August 6th, the test will be basically the same. I'm going to give you a topic and you have 24 hours. 24 hours. You have to deliver that video by 4 o'clock the next day. 24 hours. You got to really concentrate on this, especially, I really suggest to you that this is 2 weeks from now. Check with your part-time job at the convenience store or at the restaurant and make sure that you are free 2 weeks from today so you can concentrate only on doing your English video. For some of you, even though your English is good, 24 hours is a very short time. But please check with your jobs. Please check with your other assignments. Make sure you have the maximum amount of time that you can give to making this video in 2 weeks. Next week will be the same assignment, 24 hours to hand in a video. Okay? But it's not the test, so it's not as important, but it's still important practice for you to know how to be able to do it in 24 hours. So that's what we'll do next week. Next week, all I'm going to say is, here's your topic, ready, go. I will stay on Zoom. If you want to talk to me, you think that you have 30 minutes to talk to me, that's fine. I'm here. But otherwise, everybody can go right away and they can go. On the day of the test, you don't even have to come to Zoom. Zoom is completely optional. I am here at the time. You can come into my Zoom room and ask me questions, but you don't have to come because I will just open the entire Moodle page for August 6th. You can see the topic and you can get started to work right away. Okay. Does anyone have any questions? Well, next week, practice test. Week after that, real test. Both of those are 24 hours only. Today, you have until Saturday. If you don't have any questions, then actually, no, that was a very short class. So you don't have to put in your last chat. Just leave it like that. If you don't have any questions, you can go right now, get started on your practicing. If you want to stay, you want to talk to me, I welcome you. Please go ahead. I'm very welcome to talk to you because I like talking to you guys. But otherwise, you can go. Bye-bye. And nobody's leaving. Nobody? Okay. Raise your hand if you want to stay. 1, 2. Okay, well then everybody else, you can go because we're done. There's nothing else for me to say. Bye-bye. Okay, but if you want to stay, you're welcome to stay. And I'll answer any questions that you have. I'll give you any advice that you want to ask me about. Ah, yes, Miss Maruyama, I want to ask you about your shadow talking. But let's hang on a second because I don't know if anybody else wants to ask me anything. Miss Fuji, did you want to ask me anything? Nope. Miss Tsurumachi, did you want to ask me anything?
先生、ウェブサイトにコメントを残すやつ
はエラーが発生しましたよね。
あれはどうしたらいいですか？
まず、その選んだ記事のコメントをちゃんとワードに、書いて保存しました？ OK。曖昧ですよ。
あれはデータはあります。
OK。じゃあ、もしね、そのエラーが発生すると、やっぱりみんな一生懸命そのエラーをどうやってするとか、もう頑張りましたけど、やっぱりある方はね、なぜかわからんけど、そのエラーが結局発生する。だから、結局、Moodle に提出するとそれで十分。ね、ただ、その Moodle の提出の上に、その選んだ記事のタイトルもカット&ペーストで、貼って、で、それで先生はね、何の記事に関するコメントをすぐわかります。OK？ で、それは1回目だけ ?3 回目すべてエラーが発生しましたの？鶴町さん。
なんか一つの記事ができなくて、もうなんかそうですね、できなくて。
一つだけ？他の2つは？
もう一つはまだ試してないんですけど。
Okay. First, I want you to try on the other two because I want your comment on Goldfish. I want you to feel like you actually wrote something in English for the entire internet to see. Okay. But if you still have an error, okay, then just put it on Moodle. Make sure you have the title above your comment. Okay. And again, because you can see that there might be an error, make sure you write it in your own computer first. Okay. Okay. Good. 他は？君は？張さん、何か聞きたい？ No? OK。藤井さん、何か聞きたいんですか？
私もエラーが出てコメントが投稿できない記事があって、もう Moodle に文は提出したんですけど、
何ブームが提出した何だったっけ？
Moodle に課題提出したんですけど、記事のサイトのページサイトのあれ
記事のサイトとにかくね、鶴町さんの言ったのは聞いた？
はい。
OK、それだ。
記事のなんかページのアドレスをなんか
その URL も
URL を貼ってなくて、
まあ、URL ぐらいはね、それは許します。でも、大切なのはその記事のタイトル。もう貼ってください。
記事のタイトルも貼ってなかったんです。
それはさっき、もう前から言ったじゃないですか。そのエラーをね、関係なくタイトルを貼ってください。いいよ、藤井さん。大丈夫。でも君はね、何個もできました ?3 個とも全部もう提出した
ヌードルですか？
はい。
3個とも提出しました。
で、どっちもタイトルつけてない。
つけてないです。
まあ、それはしょうがない。はい、わかった。あとは何か
あとはないです。
Okay. Okay, Miss Maruichi, do you have a question?
終わりのメッセージ残して帰らなくても大丈夫ですか？
メッセージを残して何のメッセージ
なんだっけ、はじめのハローの方のメッセージ残してきます。
Yeah.
帰るときはいらないですか？
Yeah, I said that. I said it's okay. It's a very short class, so you don't have to put in your second chat. But I said it very quickly in English. So, no problem. This is fine. You can go. If you want to go. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, Miss Cho. So nothing from you? Okay. So, Miss Maruyama, tell me about your shadow talking.
No, I tried to shadow talk at your website's Goldfish 365.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Miss Hirosue, did you want to ask me something? Miss Matsubara, did you want to ask me something?
I had some same question as Miss Marichi.
Okay. Then are you okay? If you can go if you want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
No, you're very welcome. Bye-bye. Miss Matsubara?
No question.
Okay, so you just want to stay?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead, Miss Maruyama. Keep going.
I read about 10 articles to shadow talk in English.
Wow.
Yeah. それだけです。終わり。
Okay, now tell me what you did. How did you study them? How did you shadow talk? Tell me in as much detail as you can. What did you do?
At first, I read the articles script, and next I repeat model speaking voice. Ah, 難しい。
Anda. When you say repeat is this is a pen. I mean, this is a pen. To me, that's repeat. Okay. What did you do? Shadow talk?
Shadow talk. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And you did the shadow talking as quickly as you could, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you feel? What do you think? Kanso wa?
I したことある I when that is second time to shadow talk when I was high school junior high school student. I did shadow when talk, but I didn't. I haven't did shadow talk from then.
Since then.
Since then, so it is very difficult for me to shadow talk.
Shadow talking is like, in every sport, there is one really difficult skill. For example, in golf, the most difficult thing that you have to do in golf is the initial drive. The drive is the most difficult shot in golf. In tennis, there are many difficult shots, but two of the most difficult shots in tennis is the serve and the backhand volley. In football, in soccer, one of the most difficult things to do, okay, is a free kick. In every sport, there is something that is really, really difficult to do. And that difficult thing, if you don't practice it all the time, if you don't always practice your tennis serving, if you don't always practice your free kicks in soccer, that skill, that thing to do your skill drops the fastest on that. In soccer, you can always run. And if you have, good, strong heart and good, strong lungs, and you can breathe very deeply, you can always run very fast. But a free kick, if you don't practice that all the time, it drops off very quickly. Shadow talking is actually more difficult. If you do it well, it is more difficult than English conversation. That's why I say it's the best kind of practice. English conversation, like us right now, it's much easier. A conversation like this for 10 minutes is much easier than 10 minutes of shadow talking. Do you agree? Ms. Matsunobu, do you agree?
Yes.
Keep your mic on. There aren't many people here, so you can just keep your mic on. Ms. Matsubara, you too. Ms. Matsubara, what do you think? Do you agree? 10 minutes of shadow talking is harder than 10 minutes of conversation?
Yeah.
Well, if you keep practicing this difficult thing, it will eventually lead to greater skill for the entire sport. If you keep practicing your tennis serve a lot, and other skills too, your overall tennis skill will really go up, just like in golf. That's why there are driving ranges and not so much putting ranges. Putting is easy. Putting, you just have to be calm. But driving, that takes buckets and buckets and balls and practice and practice. So, of course, it's hard if you haven't done it for a long time. Oh, by the way, Miss Maruyama, 通訳してください。納豆は食べたことありますよ。
I have eaten natto.
I have eaten 納豆。
Natto.
ディズニーランドに行ったことあるよ。
I have been to Disneyland.
シャドートーキングは行ったことあるよ。
I have said
Done.
done. I have done.
Shadow talk. There you go. Miss Matsubara, have you been shadow talking a lot this week?
Yes.
Oh.
This weekend.
Tell me about it. What did you do?
It's so difficult for me. The speed with the Chris and some other people is so naturally and so speedy. So sometimes I stop and go back some sentences and restart.
I'm going to, sorry. I was trying to find something on Goldfish that I can show you that if you think I'm fast, I want you to hear somebody else who's really fast. He was so fast, I couldn't understand